How can French help you? You need to write an examination, and this examination is called TEF Canada. Okay? The full meaning of TEF is TEF d'évaluation du français. So it means that
Okay.
that exam tests your proficiency in the French language. Okay?
One good thing you have mentioned is that even with the basic, beginners level of French, if they can just get that beginners level, it is still enough to make a difference for them. How are you doing today? Welcome to Easy Canada Immigration through French Advantage. So this is something that is very, very powerful, and we're talking about it now, and I've decided to bring somebody who is a professional in this angle. I'm super excited to see you. I'm super excited to see you. You are doing an amazing job training people who wants to use French to immigrate, and also use French for other things. But specifically today, want to look at the advantage that French offers for people immigrating to Canada. Welcome. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm going to make the introduction very brief. My name is Isabu Hope, okay? And I am the managing director of Online French Edu, Africa's #1 online French platform. Can I say that again?
See, they say if you don't blow your trumpet, the trumpet will just rust. Nobody will blow it for you. Given the amazing job that you guys have been doing with a lot of your clients, I second that motion that you guys are the #1 online French learning platform. So
in Africa.
What you're doing. Kudos to what
Thank
you're doing.
you.
Yes,
Thank you.
for the sake of the person watching today, we're going to be talking about some should I say wonderful topics like how exactly is French offering disadvantage, especially to people that are currently disadvantaged because of their characteristics in terms of immigrating to Canada. Then we're going to look at the special thing Canada is doing for people that are bilingual. Then we go on to look at other reasons why people should learn French and many other things, all the good work. So let's get started. So the first one, the first question I have for you today is Canada, French advantage and Canada immigration, especially the Canada Express entry, which is an immigration route that Canada has opened currently to assist people that, especially graduates, irrespective of the level, but graduates entirely, to be able to immigrate to the country, integrate, work, and everything. So what role is French playing today? Like, who is that person that really needs to hear this story today?
Okay, thank you. Thanks for this opportunity. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take my time to explain it. But first, how can French help you? You need to write an examination, and this examination is called TEF Canada. Okay? The full meaning of TEF is TEF d'évaluation du français. So it means that that exam tests your proficiency in the French language. Okay? It's like IELTS that tests your proficiency in the English language. TEF Canada tests your proficiency in the French language. Okay? So, good. So for people that want to migrate to Canada, they need to write the TEF Canada. And there are specific people that need this the most. Okay, so what I'll be focusing on are those people that really need to write the TEF Canada, right? So that they can boost their points in CRS Score.
Okay, good. So I want to pick out some of the things you've said. Let me help you. Let me open it up. So it's like TEF Canada is to French what IELTS is to English. So it's like normally people that are English speaking, if they want to immigrate to Canada, they write IELTS exam. I mean, for direct immigration, permanent residency application and other, they write IELTS exam to test, which is a test for how well they speak English. So this TF or TEF is an exam that somebody writes to test how well they speak French.
Exactly.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to say that everybody can benefit, whether they have high CRS score or low CRS score. But we understand that there are some people currently that, especially after writing IELTS, maybe their IELTS score is low, or they've even gotten the highest IELTS score possible, yet their scores are still low. So what we are trying to do today is explain to that person that there is a way out. If only they can learn French and write the TEF exam, the TF exam, that means that this person is going to boost their mark tremendously, right? That was what we are saying. Okay, so who is the first person that comes to your mind?
Okay, so the first set of people are those that have just a bachelor's degree. Okay, normally, let's say the person is below 30 and you have only your bachelor's degree and you have your 3 years working experience. Even if you max out IELTS, now when we say you max out IELTS, it means you get the highest points possible in your IELTS. It will still not be possible for those persons to get the required, get up to the cutoff. No. So this is where TEF Canada comes into play. So what can that TEF Canada do for this person? If this person can get at least a high B2 in TEF Canada, this person is sure that you will get above 490 points. Okay? So whether you max out IELTS or not, with that TEF Canada, you are sure of getting above 490 points. I'm not going to be specific about the number. Okay?
Yes, because I believe that the number will be based on the exact score the person get. But what you are trying to say, if I understood you correctly, is that when somebody have BSc currently, even if they max out, like they have band 9 IELTS, their score will not still be enough. In fact, from experience, I've noticed that it will just be about 300 and something. People, those that have written IELTS and they pass, they know this. And even if the person have not, they are going to meet this in front, right? So, like, you have BSc, officially you are qualified. But even if you write the highest IELTS score and get the highest score, or IELTS and get the highest score, your score will still be lower than what is currently accepted. So TEF will help that person boost their score above the current cutoff point. This is really amazing. This is really amazing.
Yes.
I'm so happy, and I just hope that somebody is going to listen to what we are saying today, take advantage of it, and become successful. Even if it's one person that we help, that will be something. Okay, who is the next set of people that are currently disadvantaged that TEF can help boost their score tremendously?
Okay, we have people with master's degree, right? But they are above 30. Okay, so whether you have your master's degree but you are above 30, so what can that do for you? TEF Canada will also help you have enough points such that even when you get to 40 years, you can still be sure that you have above 480 points. So you know that, yes, you have this advantage. You have your master's and you have your TEF Canada. Now, not just TEF Canada result, I mean, you should have at least high B2. Like, you should have your high B2 in TEF Canada, right? When you have that, your IB2, you are sure that even when you are up to 40 years, you still have above 480 points, right? Isn't that wonderful?
Let me ask my most popular question. My most popular question is, isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
Whoa. Okay, wait. Everybody, wait. Let me explain it again. So what you're saying, what you're saying is that usually people that have high, who have high age, especially after 30 years. I don't know if people know this. After 30 years, if you're looking forward to going through the Canada express entry pathway, your score starts dropping. In fact, every birthday you drop about 5 points. After 30 years, every birthday. So 31, you reduce 5 points. 32. So this is even the point that was not even enough before. Now, so it's like your birthday, instead of being a thing of joy, become a thing of sorrow. So what we are saying is that for these people that their age is high, you are 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, even up to 40 years. If they can write this TEF exam and pass it, they are adding that to what they currently have, their CRS score, which is the point that Canada uses to grade people that are applying. Their CRS score will be very, very high enough for them to pass the current trend of cutoff mark?
Exactly.
Whoa. This is like, the information is in my head like this. Why aren't people taking advantage of this? You know? Okay, before we get into that, I'm going to say, who are the third people? At least let's talk about 3 different people. We've talked about people with maximum of BSc. We've talked about people with people above 30 years, even if they have masters, you know, because of that age effect. Who are the, let's say, who are the third group of people that tech will actually give them extra advantage?
Good. So this third group of people are those that no longer have age on their side. Possibly they are above 30, okay, and then they have just bachelor's degree. They are above 30. Just imagine somebody that is already up to 40 years, okay, and this person has just a bachelor's degree. So is there hope for this person? Yes, there is hope for this person, because somebody of 40 years should likely have up to 10 years work experience. Now this is where provincial nomination comes into play. A province like Saskatchewan, right? If you definitely have good working experience and then you're able to write IELTS and pass, okay? If you write TEF Canada, you still have hope, right? If you still boost your points. Now let me give the experience of someone I know, okay? This person right now is 33 years old, okay? Now, this person has up to 9 years working experience. This person maxed out IELTS, yes, got the highest points possible in IELTS. But guess what? This person still has 69 points. So what can actually help this person? Do you know that for the provincial nomination, yes, for Saskatchewan to be precise. So what can actually help this person? This person is currently learning French. Because you know why? Even as low as A2, that means when you say A2 in French, it's like the beginner's level, okay? Now, as low as A2, which is the beginner's level, can give this person 2 points. And adding 2 points to 69 will boost this person's score to 71. And for the past few months, we know that the point has been on 71, the cutoff has been on 71 for Saskatchewan. So imagine that this person has already learned French. Most likely this person would have already been called because this person already has his MSc there. So for provincial nomination, for those people, okay, go ahead. For those people that no longer have age on their side but have enough working experience, they have written IELTS. Now this is where TEF Canada can help them, because whether it is A2, whether it is beginner's level or intermediate level, they are sure that they will get points to boost their EOI points. So whether the person has only a bachelor's degree is not even a problem anymore. There is hope. So with TEF Canada, there is hope for people, no matter the age. Like provided the person has that result. Yeah. Yes,
I get your point, because actually, from experience, some people, you know, even there's Saskatchewan, there's Manitoba, there are some provincial nominees. So for people that don't know what provincial nominee is, Canada has the general, like, countrywide immigration program. But some provinces that need people, they go out of their way to give people extra points for the person to come directly to their province. They call it provincial nominee program. So I also know that, especially for people that have like they don't have age on their side, you can see somebody is 42, you know, like age has really gone. Most times provincial nominee is even their last hope. But the issue is that even sometimes some, like, provincial nominee have different things they are looking for. Sometimes they may even ask you if you have a relative. I've seen somebody message me and say, do you have relative to give you? I say, they don't need to give relative now. You either have a relative in Canada, in Canada, or relative, or you don't. They don't used to give. You know what I mean? But instead of this person going looking for somebody that is going to fakely say you are related to me or something like that, they can actually learn French, write the French exam, and add it to the papers they already have, and boom, their score is going to skyrocket. One good thing you have mentioned is that even with the basic, you know, beginner's level of French, if they can just get that beginner's level, it is still enough to make a difference for them. This is wow. This is what. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think people are not taking advantage of this
A
information?
lot of people do not even know, right? They just feel like, okay, people are talking about French, but they do not know the impact that studying this French language can have, and then the impact of that test Canada, the impact it can have on their CRS score. Most people do not know it, right? And a lot of people just they know that, okay, for some people that even know it, they do not have access to French language learning classes because they feel they are so busy, they have work schedule, they don't have time, and then they have family to cater for. So they cannot even squeeze out the time to go and learn the French language. So it becomes an issue for these people.
I see your point. So the knowledge gap, which is what the reason we decided to do this session, to explain to people some of the important, let me say, the information that is out there, but because they don't know how to take advantage of it. That's one. But also, I like, for example, there was a time I wanted to learn French. I'm still trying to learn French. There was a time I wanted to learn French, right? And then I tried to contact some bodies. I even noticed that, like, most times they require you to come in to do the classes and all that. Yeah, you'll be enthusiastic, but when you remember that, hey, I have to go to work, I don't have time, my kid, my husband, all those things kind of draw you away from your original intention of learning the French. Before we go more into that that rabbit hole of why people don't learn it and the solution that exists, let's talk about the other advantages that people can get by just learning French, right? Let's talk about the advantages.
Yeah.
You go. You give one, I give one.
Okay. Now, research has shown that for people who migrate to Canada, yes, you have your point. Now you are in Canada. You want to get a job, right? The people that are bilingual have high opportunities, have more opportunities or job opportunities, right?
True.
Because they can speak both languages. Canada has 2 official languages, English and French. So being bilingual gives you an increased job opportunities, Also, research has also shown that if I speak only English, right, and there's another person for the job that speaks English and French, there is a higher advantage, there's a possibility that that other person will be taken and I will not be taken. So when you have a bilingual person and somebody that speaks only one language, the person that is bilingual will get the job while you are just there.
Yeah.
Yes. And another thing is,
so let me comment on that. Let me comment on that. Do you know, first, all the things you said, they are correct, especially for government job. Of course, everybody knows that when you say government job, they are like government jobs, they are like the most secure jobs anywhere in the world. If you work for Nigerian government, for Togo government, Benin government, Ghana government, US government, Canada government, one, we understand that is the most secure type of job, right, with lots of benefits. A lot, because Canada is bilingual, a lot of government jobs in Canada, we say, like, they will have provision for people that are bilingual. Just like you said, actually, if there's somebody that is bilingual and there's somebody that speaks only English, the person that is bilingual, if they have like a comparable experience and expertise, they will choose the person that is bilingual, because Canada is bilingual. So most government jobs in Canada will favor the people that are bilingual, not by the people that speak only either French or English. Is there any other extra advantage you would like to point out today that we probably haven't talked about?
Okay, another advantage of actually learning French is still based in Canada is you tend to get a higher income, right? This does not apply in all cases, but there are some times where because of the fact that you are bilingual, you are paid more than the person that speaks just one language. Okay, so that aspect of earning higher income it actually gives you this joy of knowing that yes, you're going to earn higher because you speak French. You speak 2 languages. Exactly. So no matter the cost you have put in learning the language, at that time you will feel it again because you are getting your money back. Exactly.
No. Like, it's good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Another thing is you can even go further, get your certificate, and become a translator and interpreter. Right? You can even sit in the comfort of your home and be a translator, provided you are a certified translator. So imagine the many opportunities that are open for people that speak two languages that are bilingual. So aside
Yeah.
the option of you getting a higher point or of you getting higher points to boost your CRS score, even when you get to Canada, you have more job opportunities, possibility of getting higher income. You can be a translator, you can be an interpreter. So you can even teach other people French. Let people stop at that. You can teach other people French. So
Wow. Wow.
the
Yeah.
opportunities are many.
The opportunities are many. Okay, I'm going to ask you before I go into your organization and what you people do. How did you learn French?
I know a lot of people are scared about the French language. I was also scared about the French language. Trust me, I hated the French language. But when I found I studied French in school, yes, but I did not develop passion for it till I got to my 300 level. That's when I realized, oh, I cannot just graduate from studying French and then I do not know how to speak French. And that was when I now decided to put in effort to actually learn the French language. Now, one thing that university will not do for you is enable you to speak fluently. It won't. So you have to put in your own personal effort to make sure that you are well groomed in the French language. Okay, and then I also went ahead to take another exam, like a professional exam, to also make me more qualified. Yes, to teach the French language. So it is not just the university education. It's the fact that I also did. I have a certificate in translation. I also have my diploma in French. So
Whoa! That's amazing. That's amazing. I don't know if this happened in your school, but there are also some schools that maybe they will even make you go and live in a French country for sometimes some months. Did this happen in your own school?
Yes, it did.
Tell me more about
it. Okay, so this was when we were in 300 level. We sure that was when I decided to learn the French language. Like when I really took my time to learn it. We went to Togo, and that was for a period of 6 months. Yeah, we call it the French immersion program. Now, what the French immersion program does is it enables
6 months in Togo for you.
Yes, yes, yes. So it enables you meet with other people, like mix with the Togolese, and then for the fact that you are in the midst of people that speak French, it also enables you to speak it faster because the people you're talking to do not understand English. So now that the person you're talking to does not understand English, you'll be forced to bring out the words, right? And so it helps you improve your speaking of the French language, and it even helps you in your overall learning of the French language. Yes,
that's amazing.
So that's a good experience.
That's amazing. You are very, very qualified to teach a lot of people, and no wonder your students are getting results. That's amazing. That's sweet. You know. And I saw a question that somebody dropped. So, but because it fits into what we are discussing today, I just want to bring it up, right? Before you we go ahead for you to tell us what you do at Online French Edu. So the person said, can you immigrate to Canada through express entry without IELTS? And the answer is yes. You know, the answer is yes, because usually when you are filling in your exams, they will ask you, have you done any exam, right? So, and they give you the option of like IELTS. There's even this one called CLP. They do it only in Canada. Then they say TEF, right? So if you have done only CLP, yes, you can apply. If you have done only IELTS, yes, you can apply. If all you did was only TEF, that's TF, the person can apply. You do get. Now, the reason we're even hosting this today is to say that combining IELTS and TEF can give you tremendous results instead of just writing one of them, you know, instead of just writing one of them. But yes, somebody can immigrate to Canada just by writing TEF or just by writing IELTS. I just needed to clarify that. So, I have another question for you. At Online French Edu, which is the #1, the Africa's #1 platform for learning French. Yes. You know, tell us more about what you people do. You know, tell us about what you people do. You know, what makes you people special. Why is it that people are rushing to your organization? Tell us more.
Okay. So first, I will start with what I struggled with. Okay. For me, it was difficult for me to really learn the French language. Yes, as much as I was able to mix up with the French people, right? but it took me extra effort to be able to learn the French language, right? Because I did not have materials to guide me. I did not have tutors to tell me, okay, this is what to do and this is what not to do. Okay? So now, that struggle I went through, now we have to make it easier for people. So we are giving them what to do at each level. And now it is not just that, okay, I've got to say, I've been studying French for the past 6 months and I cannot speak French. Or I've been studying French and I cannot write French. No. We actually make sure that we train them in the 4 competencies: reading, writing, listening, and speaking right from the beginning. So even a beginner in French, you'll be able to say some things in French, you'll be able to write, you'll be able to read and understand and listen. Now that is not even the height of it. Like that is not the point I'm even driving at. The point that is interesting is the fact that it is online, 100% online. Okay, so imagine I have a 9 to 5 job. Imagine I have a 9 to 5 job. I'm trying to gather years of working experience. You don't expect me to drive to one physical location just because I want to learn French, right? It will be, I may feel exhausted because from my workplace, especially if you're saying in places that have traffic, from my workplace to the French center, and then from the French center to my house, it will be draining. Like I will not even have that time. But now, what does online French Edu do for you? I mean, what we do is it is absolutely online so that you can learn from the comfort of your own anywhere you are. Whether you are in Nigeria, you are in Africa, you are outside Africa, wherever you are, you can connect to learn French, right? And then when you're able to connect online, you still don't miss the physical presence of those people. And why is that so? Because it is interactive. There is an interactive session. You're able to network with people from other countries. You're able to network with people from other states, right? To learn all of you have the same goal of passing Safe Canada. So you're even able to share ideas together and learn together. So that aspect of networking and learning it online is something that most people do not offer. And so we have brought it to people like, okay, learn French from the comfort of your home. Any country you are. In short, even if you work from 9 to 10, provided you still have time to go back home to rest, on your bed, you can connect and enjoy your classes. As simple as that.
Oh my God. So me now that I'm in Canada, I can register for your class and take it online, right?
As I speak to you, we have students in Canada, we have students in the UK, we have students in South Africa, we have students in Ghana, we have students in Nigeria. So whatever country you are, it's not a barrier, it's not a problem.
Wow. What about somebody from Sierra Leone or Liberia?
As mentioned, any country you are in, provided you have internet access or you have access to internet connection, you can register for the classes. Yes.
Yeah.
So it goes across borders.
Across borders. Okay. So let me get it clear. So you prepare people to learn French, but you also prepare them to write the TF exam, the TEF exam. Is that correct? That exam we're talking about.
Exactly. Now the focus is the fact that you need to pass TEF Canada. But first, you need to be bilingual for you to pass TEF Canada, right? It means that you need to study French language. You should be able to speak, read, write, and listen to understand it. That's what makes you bilingual first. Because what does TEF Canada says? Your proficiency in the language, right? So if you are not bilingual, if you are not proficient in the language, it means if you write the exam, you will not do well. So what we do is we focus on helping you get proficient in the language, making sure that you really understand the language, so that you can pass the examination. So
oh God, this is amazing. This is amazing. So if I want to register now for your program, for your training, I want to learn French, become bilingual, take the TEF exam. Yay! I have seen all the advantages. I've seen that this will really help me. You know, how do I get in touch with your organization? Do you have Instagram handle that we can go to? Do you have WhatsApp? Like, what is your preferred method for this person to get in touch, to learn more about the program you offer, so that they will know whether it will benefit them before they go ahead to register and all that? What's the best way you want me to get across?
Okay, so I'm going to give 2 ways right now. The first one is our Instagram handle at online French edu. At online French edu. Just one word, right? Online French edu. Now, if you get to the Instagram page, if you feel you don't want to send a DM, you don't want to send a DM there, you can simply click the link in the bio. There's a link in the bio that directs you to a WhatsApp contact. Okay, so you can contact the person on WhatsApp, and the person will attend to you as soon as possible. So you have 2 options: either the Instagram, or you click the link in the bio to get connected to somebody on WhatsApp. The person will attend to you.
But I am so I'm very super excited right now to understand that one can actually do this TEF exam, learn French, do this TEF exam, combine it with IELTS, especially for English speaking people. What your organization is doing is a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver for a lot of people, for a lot of families, for generations. Thank you so much for everything.